Neon jungle battlefield. The city blazed with light. Towers of glass and steel scraped the sky. Flying cars zipped through canyons of neon. Above it all, two drones faced off. This was their battleground. The Viper, sleek and black, was a hunter. It darted through the urban canyons, a shadow against the dazzling lights. Across from it, the Raven waited. This drone was larger, built for defense. Its white armor gleamed under the artificial sun of a holographic billboard. The fight was about to begin. Viper striking from the shadows. The Viper was a marvel of engineering. Its sleek black chassis housed a powerful engine. It could reach incredible speeds. The drone was armed with laser cannons and missiles. Its pilot was a ghost, hidden miles away. He relied on the drone's sensors. He saw the battlefield through its eyes. The Viper was an extension of his will, a weapon of precision and stealth. The Viper was ready to strike. Raven, guardian of the skies. The Raven was a different breed. It was larger than the Viper, a symbol of strength. Its white armor was reinforced, built to withstand attacks. It carried heavy weaponry, plasma cannons and EMP bursts. The Raven's pilot was a shield, protecting a vital convoy on the ground. His orders were clear: defend the transports at all costs. He would hold the line no matter the odds. The Raven stood ready. The swarm, strength in numbers, but this was not a fight of two. Hundreds of smaller drones, the swarm buzzed around the city. They were the wild card, unpredictable and deadly. Each drone in the swarm was weak on its own, but together they were a force to be reckoned with. They could coordinate attacks, overwhelm defenses, and confuse the enemy. The swarm was a constant threat, buzzing like angry wasps around the two larger drones. The air crackled with tension. A dance of death and technology. The Viper darted forward. Its laser cannons spat fire. The Raven twisted, its shields flaring as it absorbed the blow. The chase was on. The two drones weaved through the cityscape, a deadly ballet of speed and light. Buildings became obstacles, turned into shields and weapons. The drones used the city itself to their advantage. The Viper, smaller and faster, relied on agility. The Raven countered with brute force and powerful shields. The battle raged on. Evasive maneuvers, a game of cat and mouse. The Viper, a blur of motion, fired a volley of missiles. The Raven launched its countermeasures, the air filled with explosions, flashes of light against the neon cityscape. The swarm darted in and out, harassing both drones, trying to tip the balance. The Viper's pilot cursed as the Raven weathered the storm. He needed a new plan. He had to use the environment to his advantage. The sprawling cityscape below offered a million possibilities. Time was running out. The city holds its breath. Below, the citizens of the city watched the spectacle unfold. The dogfight was a deadly dance, a display of terrifying beauty. Holographic advertisements flickered, replaced by news feeds broadcasting the battle. The outcome of this fight could determine their future. Would the Viper break through and destroy their defenses, or would the Raven hold the line, protecting them from harm? The city held its breath. A moment of truth, then an opening. The Viper, using a cunning maneuver, flew close to a building. It used the structure as a shield, disappearing from the Raven's sensors for a split second. The Raven, caught off guard, turned too slowly. It was all the Viper needed. It unleashed its full firepower, a concentrated blast of energy. The Raven's shields buckled under the assault. The city watched, a collective gasp escaping their lips. The explosion lit up the night. Aftermath. A new dawn. The Viper, heavily damaged but victorious, retreated into the darkness. The Raven, its systems failing, spiraled down towards the city. It crashed onto a rooftop, a fiery testament to the battle. The swarm scattered, their mission unclear. The city slowly began to breathe again. The threat for now was over, but the memory of the dogfight, the raw power and terrifying beauty of it all, would linger. It was a reminder of their fragile existence, balanced on the edge of a knife. The future, as always, remained uncertain.